If you woke up a billionaire tomorrow, what's the most pointless thing you'd buy? A lottery ticket. That's when you win. A 1950s style movie theater with balconies and ushers in pillbox hats and shiny brass buttons. It'd be enormous, to fit as many as possible in comfort, with a massive screen and top of the line modern sound system. Tickets at the box office only. Cheap prices for all but luxury balconies. High paid staff. Classic concessions, at low prices. Movies shown would be chosen by me, daily, all my favorites. I'd record an introduction for each movie like Walt Disney, while sitting in a leather back chair in front of a fireplace, wearing a velvet smoking jacket and reading a book, with a corny "Oh, hello there, I didn't hear you come in. Tonight's picture is special to me because, etc." We do theme days, like Star Wars, in order of episode, on the 4th of May every year, or Friday the 13th marathons on Friday the 13th. Movie genres would be a big range, PG-13 and R after 8, but as they would be my picks, there wouldn't be much drama, romance, or Oscar bait, horror, sci-fi, action, adventure, and comedy though. Oh yeah, it would operate at a perpetual loss, but I'm a duckin' billionaire, what do I care? A second Game Boy Advance so I could trade Pokemon with myself. Damn, now that's rich. Someone's getting an Alakazam. A ball, an individual of high taste, I see. Then he'd be a baller, if only he was a little bit taller. I thought about buying the most ridiculous PC setup ever, but then realized I wasn't thinking big enough. As a billionaire I could instead buy a company to engineer PCs that would be obsolete in less than a year on my behalf. The idea of a billionaire playing Minecraft on a gaming setup that costs tens of thousands of dollars is just awesome. I think I've seen a video before of someone playing on like a 20k desktop setup. They were in creative and purposely spawning stuff and doing things that would kill any server and handling it with ease. One of those Roomba lawn mowers. If it's anything like the vacuum then I'm still putting in time watching it, making sure it doesn't get stuck somewhere or need cleaning. Go for broke and buy a landscaping company. Give the landscaping company something like Mad Libs or scenes from a hat where they are randomly giving a bunch of elements and have to make it work as seamlessly as possible. You'd get some ridiculous shitty, but there'd probably be some awesome gems as well. A genuine medieval suit of armor for my guide to put on display. You can get a full set of functional armor for a few thousand. Check out the Armored Combat League. This is my friend's YouTube page with some videos of fights for those interested. For $1 million you could hire 100s of actors to play war. For $100 million they will do it for real. I'd commission someone to build me a superhero outfit just so that when I have kids and a family, I can have them stumble onto it and pretend that I was a vigilante in my early years. Obviously that would include a mannequin inside a glass cabinet wearing it, with lights coming from the top when open the secret panel that it's hidden behind. Of course. Maybe even a fog machine for dramatic effect. Reddit. Reddit Gold. Reddit Platinum. Those give you coins. Reddit Silver gets you nothing but a fancy symbol, so I'd pick Reddit Silver. Every game and DLC on Steam. Not a lot of Steam games, but every Steam game. And you'll still have days where you say I have nothing to play. Choice paralysis is a real thing. I scroll through all my games on Steam when I've got like 400 and go the duck do I wanna play. Bruh, I have 34 games on Steam and I still feel like there's too many choices. Every single DLC for Train Simulator. Can't think of a worse way to blow a cool billion. I'd buy all the Sims 4 DLC for my girl, my hero. A giant boulder. Hear me out. Ever hear of levitated mass in Los Angeles? They brought in a 340-ton boulder as a permanent public art installation at LACMA. The project was estimated at $10 million. I'd like a similar boulder, brought in from a similar distance for my backyard. I want people to wonder why and how whenever they visit my home and see a large boulder sitting in my yard, serving no purpose but to make people wonder. They'd have to dismantle pieces of my home, or demolish my neighbor's home to get such a boulder into my backyard. Perhaps I'd use it as a cornerstone of my house, which would otherwise be made of modern materials, visible from the inside as well as out. It's the most baller thing I could possibly do. Edit. Spelling. Formatting. A politician. What do you do with the other $999,990,000? Invest. That's not pointless. I'd buy the roundest ball in the world. Raw material cost €1 million and it's literally the most pointless thing in the world. This guy gets it. You deserve all the money. So much Lego. I'd finally buy the $800 UX Millennium Falcon. Then buy enough bricks to build the entire Death Star to scale with it. At first I was oh cool. Then I took a sec to think about how big the to scale Death Star would be. You may need more than $1 billion. I'd buy a snake. Habitat and everything. And not a cheap one either, an expensive snake. Like a $2,000 snake. Then I'd pay someone to take care of it, but the point is I bought a snake. I always imagined if I were rich I'd have all the interior walls of my mansion be like one giant snake habitat, then put like one single snake in it. That's the best thing I've ever heard. One of those oxygen machines that you sit in and it gives you more oxygen, it's supposed to increase health. Hyperbaric chamber. A sack of hammers. Then when anyone says something that pisses me off, I'll point at it and say you're not dumber than that, are you? Number. Points at my box of rocks. Number. Points to the bluntest tool in my shed. My favorite grill joint in the town I'm from. I'm concerned the old lady may not be able to keep it afloat if the corona crisis ruins the summer. I'd only ask to buy it so she could run it worry-free for as long as she wants. Plot twist. She doesn't want to run it and would close if she could sell it. More likely to be true than one might imagine. New pair of socks every day. One of the best feelings in the world. You may get sick due to the potentially thousands of chemicals used in the textile manufacturing and coloring process, the pesticides the cotton is sprayed with in the field, the fungicides to keep fungus from growing on them in transport, etc. There is a reason it is recommended to wash underwear before wearing it. As a fat ass, it'd be a gym. For me the best personal trainer money can buy. That and a personal chef would make losing weight super easy. Add in a personal dietitian and we're golden. Edit. Nutritionists aren't held to a regulatory standard. My bad. All the Lego sets. And a house to display them in. An island and turn it into a republic. Better still. Buy a republic and turn it into an island. This is my political ideology. WinRAR. Private island. Social distancing level. Maximum. You might need it, the way things are going. One of those fancy Iberian hams, and if it's as good as I think it will be, I will also build my own Iberian hamery. I would buy all tickets to a insert popular music artist concert. At the day of the concert I would appear too late to the concert and leave the place after 5 minutes. When the artist stops playing after seeing me leaving, I would heavily complain. That's it. Found 50 Cent's Reddit account. He said popular music artist. Ja is many things but popular is not one of them. 10 metric tons of Lucky Charms marshmallows delivered to a friend. A Volkswagen Tiguan. Painted to look like a dinosaur and wear the letters that normally spell out the name of the car model. It would Tiguanadon. Oh, and the horn is a Godzilla roar instead of normal. The staged kind of erotic affection that only escort girls can give me. Nice, but admittedly pointless. Nah, affection can distress you, while make you happy. This an incredibly effective method of improving your mental well-being. I'd pay someone to be my hype man. No matter where I went, there'd be someone hyping me and keeping the mood right. Like, I'm buying groceries and my hype guy is there going, yo, get your sad asses out my man's way. We got parties to get to and fine women to kiss. Amazing. How is that pointless? A condom. My face is enough protection. I don't care how ugly you are. $1 billion is gonna make you the sexiest man to a lot of 10/10 gold diggers. YouTube Premium. I'd buy a large coffee even though I would drink only a third of it. A fleet of cars. I want every edition of some car. If I woke up a billionaire, he'd probably be pissed off. For everyone who is pointing out that women can be billionaires too, please stop playing the sexist card. I'm female. So if I woke up next to anyone it would be a guy, since I'm straight. So to answer Arp's question, a lawyer. The most pointless thing to buy is a lawyer if you piss off a grumpy billionaire. Doesn't sound pointless to me. Maybe a Happy Meal to calm him down? I buy a hazmat suit and bribe a buddy to run into Walmart naked, dripping pink jello, as I chase him in the suit. You are supposed to buy something pointless. This is essential. A new plug for my bathtub. I've been in need of one for a hot minute. Sounds like it's the most useful thing you buy. Oh whop. It appears I have misread the assignment. When the Powerball jackpot was at $1 billion a while back, my friends and I were talking about this. My friend has a super old, super beat up BMW. Pretty stock. He likes the classic look. I'd take all my friends on vacation, and while we were all partying in Goa or some shit I'd have his car stolen and restored, but in a way that he'd hate. Fix all the rust, but make it like candy flake paint, airbags, stupid wheels, like, spend several weeks and hundreds of thousands of dollars on a dumb prank that ends with someone else having a car they don't especially like. This sounds like an episode of that MTV show Pimp My Ride. Blind strippers. Yes, strip your blinds and install curtains instead. Like this video and this good boy will be your mailman forever. Congratulations, you made it to the end of the video. We are Redditation, and we Redditate daily. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. Until then, check another video, or don't. Either way, have a wonderful day you magnificent people.